Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday, January 10th. It's Ann Varillo here with stampwithann.com, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Auburn, New York. So I hope you guys are having a great Friday. It's chilly up here. Let's see, 21. It's not so bad. At least we don't have snow today. We've had snow for the last couple of days, so I'm glad that it's kind of just a cold day, but no snow. So we're all good. Um, so it's Friday. I'm so excited. I'm excited for the weekend, but I'm also excited to share the last card in my weekly card class kit to go. Hi, Joan. Good morning. Good morning from Washington State. So I've had a lot of fun with this bundle. It's the heart-shaped bundle, and you can get it free. Well, it is free. It's a gift. But during Sale-a-bration, if you spend anywhere from $60 to $120 or over, you are eligible for some free product. So this is one of the products that I got, and you can get this for a $120 purchase, or you can select other things. It just really whatever suits your fancy. But anyways, I got this and I started playing with it last week and I just loved it. I thought it was so cute. Hi, Lisa. It's 33, the warmest it's been in a week. Oh boy. Yeah, it's been cold. And I heard, so my brother lives in Atlanta. He lives Marietta actually, but they don't get snow, and he's already gotten 3 inches of snow. 46 and rain there, Joan. Yep, I bet it rains a lot in Washington State. But anyways, he sent me some pictures from his house with all the snow, and the kids are out of school. But, they can't clear snow in Georgia because it never really snows. Like here, central New York, we got snow plows and they're out all the time. But anyways, all right, I digress. So let's, before I flip down to my craft table, a couple things. If you're watching me on YouTube, my YouTube channel, and you aren't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. And when you subscribe, hit the little bell icon and you'll get notifications of when I go live or when I post other videos. And if you're watching on YouTube and you're not following me, not YouTube, Facebook. If you're watching me on Facebook and you're not following me on Facebook, make sure you follow me. And as always, leave a comment. If you're watching the replay, let me know where you're watching from and what you think about the cards this week, okay? So let's start. Joan, you got lots of snow in the mountains. Yeah, it does snow up there too. Okay, let's flip down to my craft table, and I'm just going to do a couple PSAs before we get started. Okay, first one is, it's Sale-a-bration, right? So you guys know you get all kinds of free product, blah, blah, blah. But anyways, it's a perfect time if you're a crafter and you want a discount on your products that you purchase through Stampin' Up. This is the perfect time to join. Basically, it's $99. There's two different joining options during Sale-a-bration. The first one is you can pick between two, you can get two Stampin' Right marker assortments, either brights, neutrals, regals, subtles, whatever. Maybe you have some and you want to add to your collection, but you get this beautiful stamp set, handmade designs, and it's really designed to work with these markers, the Stampin' Right markers, which I do love. Okay, the other choice is you can pick an additional $30 in free products. So normally when you spend $99, you get $125 worth of free product, but now we're adding on $30 in free product. Good morning, Tony. I hope you have a wonderful day. I know you don't have to work today, so enjoy. So anyways, it's a perfect time. I'd love to have you join my team, the Craft and Create crew. We have a lot of fun. I've got a great upline. Tammy White, she's just wonderful. So check it out. You can go check it out on my blog. There's all kinds of information about that. The second thing that I want to share with you and remind you about, it's the Winter Wonderland virtual retreat. So my friend Patty Dolan and I are hosting a Winter Wonderland virtual retreat. It'll be posted on Facebook. We have a private group, but you don't have to join the Facebook group. You can still participate in the virtual retreat. Um, you get supplies to make 6 cards, so that's, well, actually 12 cards. It's 2 of each design. So we each designed 3 different cards, and we used the new, I think it's the birthday celebrations suite. But you also, when you join, you also get a full pack of I think it's the Wildflower Birthday designer series paper. We've got this gold thread ribbon and some embellishments that you get on top of all the supplies to make the kits. But I just wanted to show you real quick. I can't show you Patty's because I haven't made hers yet, but I'll show you the ones I created. Okay, so here's one for you. Isn't this adorable? And it's a little, you can put in here a little card. So that's one. I love this set. It's so pretty. I'll leave that right up there. Happy Cake Day. Isn't that cute? And the paper has these little cutouts that you can just punch out. They're so cute. Oh, I didn't do an inside on that one. Oopsie. And then this is the last one. Make a Wish. Isn't that adorable? I love it. So those are the 3 cards that I designed. She's got her 3 cards. And unfortunately, today is the last day to sign up. So if you are interested, I dropped a link down below. It's called Winter Wonderland Virtual Retreat. You can click on that and register. Our registration's open till midnight tonight Eastern time. So, okay, now let's move on to our cards. So this is the set I'm using. That light. So these are the heart-shaped dies that you get, and then these are the stamps. And I just love it because you can use it for different cards. You can use it for Valentine's cards. You can use it just for hello. You can use it for care cards, thank you cards. So I really think this is a very versatile set. So if you're out shopping and you're on my online store, make sure you check this out. It's part of Sale-a-bration, and I think you're really going to love it. All right, so that's that. Now, just as a recap, I'm going to show you the 3 cards we did. So this is our first card from Monday. Kind of kept it simple and easy. I love the colors, Daffodil Delight, Granny Apple Green. I did some embossing with the Birchwood 3D embossing folder. And I just thought that was so cute. And then Thinking of You, these are part of the stamps. The Thinking of You was from the Simply Said stamp set. So I did use a different stamp set on the inside. So that was the first one. And I love the little tiny bee trinkets. So cute. Here's the second card. Thank you. Did a little bit different. I did some die cutting, added some die cut flowers, some stamping. This is the iconic Celebrations designer series paper. So I really like how that turned out. And then You're Simply Marvelous. So that was our second card. Very easy cards to put together. And this is the card we're going to do today. I love the simplicity of this card, but I also love just the different technique that I used for this one. Now, I did case this, and if you're not familiar with casing, it's copy and share everything. So I cased this from Sue Moore from Aramis and Arts, and she's another fabulous Stampin' Up demonstrator, and she's part of the artisan team as well. So I cased this from her, and I just really loved how it turned out, but I also carried that technique on the inside panel as well. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that today. It is pretty simple. So in your card kit, you're going to get everything you need to put the cards together. So, ooh, I got to grab my card over here because I need this. Yes, yes, yes. So I've got some paper that we're going to do some die cutting. I've used some silver foil sheets. Here is the inside panel, and here's the outside panel. So I started with Petal Pink. We're just going to burnish this. I started with the Petal Pink cardstock. I think Sue's was probably Pretty in Pink she used. I just wanted just a little bit more of a subtle color for this one. All right, so now I'm not gonna adhere this yet. We're gonna kind of put this aside. And I need we're gonna do a little bit of blending. So let's see, I've used some Petal Pink. I'm using my blending brush here. Let me put that up, make sure that's up in your vision there. So we're just going to take the Petal Pink ink, and I'm going to use my blending brush. I don't want to get a big blob, so I kind of just run that over. And I'm just going to lightly, gotta get some more of that ink there. Lightly lay some ink down on my basic white cardstock. Now I'm going to go pretty, you know, I want there to be enough ink that you do see it. So I'll do this a couple times. Petal Pink is a rather light colored ink. So you just want to make sure you can grab enough of that ink and kind of get it down on the paper. And I like to just go across just to get that subtle, very subtle ink down around the edges. And I think I'm going to do just a little bit more right here. Okay, I think that's good. We're going to close that up, put my blending brushes aside here. And then what we're going to do is we are going to take our Smoky Slate ink, and I'm actually going to stamp the heart probably right up here. Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. I'm going to flick some ink down. I don't want to get that on that card or on these cards. So a lot of people don't like to do this. I do, because it can tend to wear out the tip of your Stampin' Blends. But if you don't do it a lot and you're very gentle when you do this, it really doesn't hurt it. So I'm just going to lay down some ink splatter, and I'm just taking that tip and kind of just moving it around just a little bit. Now that's the light Smoky Slate. I am going to add just a little bit of the dark Smoky Slate. Just a little bit there. I don't want too much. Now I'm ready. Actually, I like a little more there. If you guys know me and have been watching me, I have like, I don't know, it's a phobia or something. I don't like a lot of white space. So I do use this technique quite a bit, but I just want a little bit more up here. There. Okay, I'm done. I swear I'm done. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and stamp the heart. Get that really inked up good. You did ruin a couple tips doing this. I know, Joan. I know, but I love the effect. I'm just gonna make sure I stamp that real good there. So there's our heart. And by the way, before we move on, I'm going to do the inside panel as well, since I've got my inks out here. Oh, you love white space? I do and I don't. I can do a lot of white space if I like emboss something white on white. I'm okay with that. But for some reason, I don't know, I think it came from years ago. I just had to have something on my panels, my white cardstock. Okay, that's not the right color. So we're going to go ahead and do the inside. And let me pull the card out so you can see it. Okay, see that? I'm just going to do the same thing on the inside. Go ahead and I'll put this up a little bit so you can see better. So just remember, it's going to take you a couple passes with the petal pink because it is a lighter color ink. But I love how I carried this technique. Hi, Julie. Good morning. I love how I carried this technique onto the inside of the card. A lot of times people forget, you know, about their inside panel, but I try to be a little creative. And I'm just going to add a little bit more here. I must have added really a lot there. It looks a little darker, doesn't it? Let's make this a little bit darker. Just going to add some to the corners. And just a little more. Okay, done with that. Oh, Winkestella. That's a great idea, Lisa. For the inside, on the petal pink, add a little bit of Winkestella. Why don't we try that right now? Should I just go over it like this? Ooh, that's pretty. You really can't see this much on camera. That does look pretty though, because it is very, 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 very light. I don't know if you, oh, look at, you can kind of see the sparkles? I love sparkles too. Okay, so let's add a little bit of this ink again. Just be gentle, you know, when you're splattering. You don't have to go real hard. Okay, and I'm just going to add a little bit more of my dark smoky slate. I'm kind of just targeting the corners, and I think that's plenty. And while we're at it, let's just stamp our sentiment. Now this sentiment, Be Mine, is from the Hearts of Elegance. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp Be Mine right in the center. Make sure this is straight here. There we go. Perfect. So put the smoky slate away. Let me clean this off. Done with that. And we can go ahead and put this on the inside now. I'll just get that done. But I do like how that turned out. And you can see the Winkestella on there. Okay, just with my glue. Thanks, Lisa. You love the card. Thank you. It's going to be posted on my blog at noon today too. And then I'll do some social media posting with it as well. So I'm just going to stick this on the inside. So we've got that done. Pretty, right? But look at my fingernails almost match the petal pink. My little thing here. Oops, I like this to be better. Okay. Let's go ahead and do our die cutting because we have lots of little things to die cut. So I'm going to bring in my boho blue. Oh, before we do that, because one of the things I'm die cutting is this heart here. Now, if you guys can tell, this is petal pink cardstock. Doesn't look like it, does it? Because I wanted to add some color to make it pop a little bit more. So this is the, sorry, I have a little bit of a runny nose today. I don't know if it's the cold weather or not. So what I did is I got some Calypso Coral ink. And see how bright that is, that Calypso coral? And basically what I did was I just kind of ran it over this petal pink scrap. Now I didn't cover it completely because I still want some of the variation to show on the heart. So I just kind of got enough on there. So we'll put that aside. But we're going to go ahead and die cut some things out. So I'm using the heart. Got this. I need to do the little, I think you call that bulbs, right? So let's do those two first. I'll put these in my sandwich. If you have the large cut and emboss machine, you might want to invest in the little mini. I like it. On my Facebook page is Stamp with Ann Designs, Lisa. There's a link down below in the description where you can link to my Facebook page. Okay, so isn't this cute? The silver. I love the silver. I think Sue used gold in hers, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so there's that piece, right? And then we have to get this out with my take your pick tool. Oops. Let me just get this out. Just want to be gentle when you're pulling because this is pretty fine, pretty delicate. So you can kind of see it's darker around here, lighter over here. So it just adds a little bit more dimension to your project. All right, so we don't need that anymore. I'm going to put that away. I am going to do one more of these. And actually, I do need my heart. Is this going to be big enough? I hope so. I hope so. Yes, it is. Okay. So we'll run this through one more time. Get this out of the way. Make sure that doesn't slide. Oops. Gotta hold it on there. Okay. Hi, Debbie. You like my card? I think I can move this aside now. It's pretty, right? Okay. So what we're going to do with this, something a little bit different. So I'm going to use the inside piece. I don't need the white, but I want to get it out of here before I put it back into my thing. Okay. I may save that for later. I don't know. Another card I might do. Okay, so that's that. We can put our dies away. Now we're pretty much ready to put this little card together. So tomorrow is the last day if you want to place an order in my online store to get the card kit for free. And I include the supplies to make 6 cards. Okay, let's glue this down. And a PDF tutorial. So you'll get all that. I ship them out on the 14th. I think it was the 14th. But I want to shout out to my customers. I know there's a few that may be watching, have already placed an order, and I thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. And I love doing my card kits. They're so much fun. Okay, so this, sometimes people have a little bit of a problem with the 1/8 inch. Making sure you get that straight on there. That's why I use the glue. Okay, so I just adhered that to the smoky slate. And now I'm going to adhere this. Well, we got to stamp on it first. Got to stamp our sentiment in smoky slate. What did I do with my thing? It's right over here. My thoughts of you are all heart-shaped. Isn't that a cute sentiment? So we're just going to go ahead and stamp that. Okay. I just want to make sure I get it on there. You guys can see, right? Oh, my shoulder just cracked. Okay, my thoughts of you are all heart-shaped. All right. Now I'll wait to clean that off. That thing is buried over there. All right, so now we're going to put this together. And you just want to make sure before you glue this down, you just want to kind of lay this over and make sure you've got enough room on the side here. So we're just going to kind of play with that a little bit. I think that's good. I'm going to move it over just slightly. Okay. So again, I'm going to use the glue. I know, Debbie, you don't like the glue. Just glue it down a little bit. And before I do this part of the heart, I want to glue these down. I want to get them underneath. I don't want them to be in these little crevices, these little holes here, because that's where I want this to lay down good. So I'm just going to stick a little bit of glue. Oh, you're getting better with the glue, Debbie. I'm so happy to hear that. Just takes practice. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the stem. You don't have to glue the whole flower down, or the whatever it is. It's like a, I don't know what you call it. A bulb part? I don't know. And I'm going to put this over here. Oops, good. And again, I just want to slide it under here. Because, where's my take your pick tool? Because I didn't put glue underneath these parts. See, there we go. Okay. Now, this part. Okay, so I will say, if you're doing a lot of these cards and you're using this die, go ahead and use your adhesive sheets. I didn't. You guys saw me last week, or earlier this week, just use the glue to put the little dots on here. It goes pretty quick. But you just need a little dot of glue. You don't need a lot. Just barely press on your... And sometimes I just, very lightly on... I try to get it on the bigger leaves instead of those real tiny ones. And you don't need it on the tiny ones. It'll adhere. Let me see if I can do this way. So I'm not necessarily holding it. Oh, I do need to hold it a little bit though. Ah! Just trying to get enough glue on there. And the best thing too about, ooh, I got a lot there. Let me grab some of that, put it over here. Okay, we're almost done. All right. I'm going to use my my little tweezers here. So now you just want to kind of fit that right into the little holes here. You've got enough leeway to kind of move it around a little bit. Get it right down in there. Yep. Oops. Put it down. Right down in there. You can always use your take your pick tool too, and just make sure you're moving it right back into the little holes. There we go. See, not too bad. Now, if you're worried, I will tell you, if you're worried about too much glue, yeah, hi Laura, good morning. Yeah, a little bit of glue goes a long way. If you're worried, and Debbie, this would be a good tool for you. This is like a gum eraser, and it actually just picks up if you've got too much glue on your page. I don't think maybe I got a little bit here. It will take that glue off. It just kind of rubs it right off. Let's see, I need a clean edge here as I demonstrate. There we go. Okay, so see, this is how it looks. I can see it just a little bit here, but I'll get that off. So not bad, right? Did I have other glue over here? I'll run over that. But this is one of the tools that I include in my sticky pouch that I sell, my sticky supplies, because I do find it very helpful. There we go. All gone. Okay, so before I attach this to the card base, let's add a couple flat adhesive backed pearls. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And I just used a couple of these. You can use other embellishments that you have, whatever you like. I think I might want to use a big one. What do you think? I'm going to go for it. Just add one right there. It's kind of purpley. That's what that looks like. And now I'm just going to adhere this. I didn't put any Stampin' Dimensionals on. I'm just going to use my glue. Yeah, everyone needs one of those, right, Laura? I know. They come in handy, I'm telling you. Because it really does work. I actually got mine at the dollar store. You can get them on Amazon, though. Okay, so we're almost done. Oh, I did that very quickly. But I love the beauty of this card. I mean, it's just like, it's simple, but it's really pretty. And there you have our third card in our card class kit to go. Isn't it pretty? It's so pretty. And the inside, I like how that turned out with the, yeah, Michaels. They have them at Michaels too, Laura. With the, you can see it in person, the Winka Stella. So thanks for that, Lisa, for that little hint. That was a good one. All right, guys. So happy Friday. I'm going to pop back up here if I can get there. Happy Friday. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and thank you so much for joining me today. And remember, if you're watching the replay, go ahead and let me know where you're watching from and how you like the cards for this week using the heart-shaped bundle from Sale-a-bration. All right. So I will see you guys next week on Monday, and enjoy. I hope you all have some good weather. Bye.